4 games, 4 wins, and a fist pump in every single inning. Today on Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Welcome to Locked On A's, your team every day. I am your host, Booney. One name, all passion. Unfiltered. We are free and available wherever you get your podcast, including YouTube. And do me a favor and hit that subscribe button wherever you are following the show. Guys, it's been a tough year, I'll be honest with you. But this weekend was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We simply were a better team than the Houston Astros over the last 4 games. Now, you could say that for a number of reasons. We were finally playing a little bit of loose. We didn't really have any type of expectations. Houston was banged up. Sure, all of that is true. But for the last 4 days, we outscored the American League West league leaders 32-7. This wasn't close. This wasn't even close from the beginning. We pitched. We played defense. We had great at-bats. We hit for average. We hit for power. We had historic nights. For 4 days, we were on a different planet than the Houston Astros as far as team. Sure, have they had some injuries? Yeah, so have we. It didn't matter. Their fans and everything that Houston is going through right now as far as losing or getting swept by the A's and every excuse they have, great. Doesn't matter. We were just better. Now, is there a lot more to a baseball season and winning than just a 4-game set? Yeah, sure, absolutely. But it shows you what this team can be. It shows you what this team is about. And we got a lot more for a lot of teams left. And we got some people in the minor leagues that people haven't heard of. Like my man Gustavo Rodriguez, who right now is having the best year out of anybody in the A's organization, period. You probably haven't heard of him, have you? Yeah, no, I get it. Gustavo Rodriguez is the best pitcher in the A's organization. And I'm going to talk about him a little bit later. How can we not talk about what JT Ginn did in a game where I felt the A's had to have just an order to turn the corner? And yeah, first time ever, we swept Houston and Houston. And it wasn't handed to us, guys. 32-7. None of the games were close. We beat their ace. We beat everybody. What do you guys got? Man, that 20-21 losing streak killed it. Hey, all positive, senior. Hey, what's done is done. Nothing we can do about that, scene. Boney, what a series. Hey, Journey, I love seeing you positive. Hey, if I see Journey positive, you know we had a good series. Siphon, this is the team we thought we were getting at the start of the year. Yeah. No question, Siphon. We played loose. We had pitching. We had hitting. We had a little bit of everything. What's up, Sam? Houston does have a problem, bud. It's been fun. Awesome, sweet. No question. This will be the last week we see Urias and Andújar in an A's uniform. I don't disagree with that, Bill. I don't disagree with that. But it was sure nice to see him contribute, wasn't it? You know what? Hey, and a little bit of credit to Kotsay. I like what he did for the lineup the last couple days. I like what Carlos Cortez has contributed. I like what Andújar did in the leadoff spot. And if we're going to get something in return, Bill, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. What's up, post-pandemic chronicles? See you guys in West Sac. I'll be there on Monday. Seattle, 3-game set. Starts tomorrow. Let's do it. Vegas. Booney, I'm putting the broom away for now. I feel a bigger name will get traded. Good. Bring him up because we need pitching. You talking about Gustavo? I want to talk about Gustavo. Somewhere Mike Fears is smiling, Booney. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Guys, I'll be there Tuesday. Senior, good for you, man. Is it going to be hot this week there, Senior? Guys, it was just, you know what? And when you really look at the numbers as far as what the A's did, let's go through the series numbers. Lawrence Butler struggled, 2 of 18, but he had the big hit yesterday. And he was competing. He played a lot better than I ever thought Lawrence Butler would ever play in center field defensively. He was magnificent defensively in center field. Good for the Law Dog. The bat needs to come around, obviously. Jacob Wilson still out. Hand contusion. I had a person on Twitter comment say, hey, did they maybe miss that break before the All-Star break? I hope not, man. I hope he's okay. But that's the reason they've sat him out the last couple days. Nick Kurtz. I don't know. Nick Kurtz, hey, you guys tell me if, I'm not the smartest guy, but 11 for 15 with 7 runs, 2 doubles, 4 homers, 9 RBIs, a walk, 2 Ks. Is that good over 3 games? Is that good for baseball? I don't know. Brett Rooker, 3 for 16. Had a big hit yesterday in driving Kurtz in the first inning. Shea Langeliers with a big series, man. It was nice to get his bat going, right? 6 for 13, 3 bombs. I loved what Langeliers did. Soderstrom, 3 of 14. Luis Urias, 3 of 10. Urshela, your boy Urshela, guys. 4 for 10. Urshela came through. Schumann, 2 for 16. I tell you what, man, Schumann was 2 for 16, but didn't it seem like he had a bigger impact on the game than 2 for 16? How about Carlos Cortez in his first series with the A's in the big leagues? 5 for 13, 4 runs scored. He was awesome, man. What this showed you a lot right now, guys, is how deep this lineup is. This is what we thought at the beginning of the season. Because really, you look at it and you say, hey, we're going to sweep the Houston Astros with Lawrence Butler and Brett Rooker going a combined 5 for 34. You can throw in Soderstrom in there too. 8 for 48. It shows you the depth of this lineup. It's the first time all year, guys, it looked like they were having fun, man. They were having fun. It was the first time for me as a fan that I had fun watching them. They played loose. Everyone was great, man. Severino was fantastic on Thursday. Jeffrey Springs. And how about the 4 home run game that we got from Kurtz on Friday? Lopez on Saturday fighting the way he did in the bullpen. You know who the big unsung hero of this whole thing is? Is Sean Newcomb. How about the 2 innings he's had? I thought he was awesome. Hotter, but cools off that night. Okay. Kurtz could be one of the top 5 best hitters in the game by next year. I don't disagree with that. The way he's going to all fields, singles, he's taking the pitch where it's being pitched, right? It's outside corner. Boom. He's going to left field. 3 of his home runs, his 4th home run of the night. I don't care if it was off a position player. That was well off the plate. Opposite field, bomb. Slug was on display. Kotsay Ballsy playing both our catchers today. Austin Wynns has been good, man. Austin Wynns' numbers don't look great, but he's gotten big hits. Kurtz, the big churn. Bamboo! I'll take it. Also, saw the Hall of Fame speech. It was good. One big void, though. Yeah, Ricky. What's up, Bill? Did you see the Chris Carey call? Yeah, I did, man. I saw that. Listen, yeah, it was bad, right? The Chris Carey call. But what I do know about Chris Carey, it seems like he's sincere about everything he's doing. And that's kind of what I want. It was a bad call. What are you going to do? He owned it. He stood up to it. He knows it. Those things happen. I think it's a little bit different than the criticism we've had on Cambar, but those things happen. I did see it though, Bill. Kurtz may end up leading the team in average. Crazy. Jesus. He's at 305 right now, G-Dub. Is it 305, right? Bill, yeah, yeah, I know on that. Kurtz hurts. The bash is back in sack. I like it. I'm kind of in the camp of don't trade Sevy unless it's something we can't refuse. I'd much rather trade. Here's where I'm at on that, Siphon. I think we can get something else for $44 million over the next 2 years. That's all my point is, right? I don't want Sevy for $44 million for 2 years. I think we can get something else. That's where I'm getting at. I see your point. We're going to spend that money. I think we could do a better job of spending it. That's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm getting at. I'm going to take a quick break here, guys. Talk a little bit about Monarch money, how important it is. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. Ever wish managing your money felt easier? With Monarch Money, it can. Whether you are growing your savings or planning a big purchase, Monarch puts you in the driver's seat. It's like having your own personal CFO, giving you full visibility and control over your finances. Monarch is more than a budgeting app. It's a complete financial command center. It can track all your accounts, investments, and spending in one place. So in addition to managing your money, you're also building wealth. I'll give you a good example, fellas. I got one of those. I went on to one of those websites, right? You know, where they have some sort of cool article. And the article was like, oh, wow, one of those clickbait type deals. And I clicked on it. It says, hey, it was San Francisco Chronicle figures. And hey, Booney, you want to read this article? Well, join us for 99 cents for the next 2 months. I'm like, all right. So I put my credit card in. I pay the 99 cents in. I read the article. I think I'm going to read a bunch of articles. I don't. I read that one article and I don't go back to it. The next month, I see a charge on my card, $19.99. If you thought one of my rants here were bad, you should have heard me when I saw that charge. I was so pissed, man. So I go, I'm going to go cancel that right now. They make it impossible for you to cancel. So I go on, I'll try to cancel it. I get a phone call, I forget about it. Next month comes up. $19.99. I am going through the freaking walls. And that's the thing about Monarch Money, man. It tracks things like that so you're not getting charged twice for it. Take control of your finances with Monarch Money. Use code LOCKEDONMLB at monarchmoney.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarchmoney.com. Code LOCKEDONMLB for half off your first year. You think it's like, hey, what for? I got my stuff handled. No, you don't. Like me. Maybe you do. I didn't. Anyway, that's the reason I got Monarch Money. 50% off. Code LOCKEDONMLB. All right, what do you guys got here? Gustavo Rodriguez. Bill, so you've been on... Here's a good comparison, Bill. Elvis Alvarado, you have liked. Gustavo Rodriguez is Elvis Alvarado on steroids. He is Elvis Alvarado on steroids, and the kid has earned it. I'm going to get into Elvis Alvarado a little bit later, but you talk about a kid that has started his way up from high A Lansing. From high A Lansing, he pitched in 6 games, 6 innings. He allowed 1 hit. He struck out 5. No runs, no earned, 1 hit. They brought him up to Midland. You're like, all right, there's a step up. In Midland, 7 games, 6 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 11 strikeouts, 1 walk. No runs. No runs. That's 17 innings. Excuse me. That's 12 1/3 innings, a 5-hit ball, and 16 strikeouts. They brought him up to Vegas. So I'm following him this whole time. I'm like, all right, he's going to get to Vegas and start to get hit. Nope. 11 games, 13 1/3 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run, 16 strikeouts, 0.6 ERA. In 25 innings, he has struck out 33 batters and allowed 1 run. This guy is 24 years old. He's out of Venezuela. And his stuff, when he's right, 98 to 100 with movement. Gustavo Rodriguez. Unreal. Unreal. I don't know why we haven't heard his name before. I've been following him. I was hoping he doesn't have no number by his name. He's not one of the top prospects. I guess he doesn't have that type of pedigree. But this dude right now, Gustavo Rodriguez, is the best pitcher in the A's organization. Excuse me. Is having the best year in the A's organization. And he's done it across 3 different levels. No question. No question. Rodriguez has been dealing in the hitter-happy PCL. Yes, Gus is very similar to Cortez. Wonderful stories, for sure. And Butler is very good at center field. Denzel might be the best. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. They've signed all of them, Bill. Let me put that up. Hang on. Here you go. Below is the ticker, guys. We've signed all our draft picks as what I am, as far as what I have researched and known. Now, what you're going to see on the below is, for example, let's go Zane Taylor, right-handed pitcher, UNC Wilmington. He signed for $514,000, which was his slot amount. So they didn't sign him for higher or lower than that. But if you look at like Grant Richardson, they signed him for $410,000, $10,000 under his slot amount, which was $410,000. So that's what that means right there. And I'm going to leave that up for you guys. You guys can check that out. What else do you guys got here? What Kurtz did was amazing, and what the rest of the team did offensively through the series was great. Yeah, Vegas, great at bats, disciplined at bats. They took their time. They took what the pitchers gave. It looked like they were having fun for the first time, man. It looked like they were having fun for the first time. What I like about Kurtz is he's not just a home run threat, but when he doesn't hit homers, he can still get the ball in play. He came post-pandemic. He came up as an elite bat to ball guy. When he was in Vegas for the first month or so of the season, he was putting up big time numbers, no question about it. But he was striking out at like a 27% rate, man. And I was concerned. I said this the other day on the show. I go, do we have ourselves like a Adam Dunn on our hands? Someone's going to strike out 200 and something times a year, hit 210, 220, but hit 40 bombs? Or do we have something more? So I was concerned. And also, before he got called up to AAA, before he got called up to the A's, big time slump, 5 for 27 before he got called up. And when he started with the A's too, he wasn't anything great. Then he got hurt. When he came back off the IL, he started 2 of 17. And then that game in KC, something ticked. And since then, He's been unbelievable. Great series, man. We're going to be all right. We saw what we can be. Yeah, G-Souls, for sure, man. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Journey, I'm only negative when the team is playing bad because I want this team back. Me too, man. I know. I hear you. Hey, listen, I hear you, brother. And you are. No question. No question, Journey. You've been real for sure. Waldichuk, I believe, was in the 80 pitch range his last start. I have a feeling we'll trade a starting pitcher. And Waldy, Siphon, though, man, Waldy needs to start getting guys out. Waldy needs to start getting guys out. Okay? It's great. I'm happy he's back. But he needs to start getting guys out. And he hasn't done that yet in Vegas. Not even close. He's getting hit, and he's getting hit hard. But yeah, I understand. I get it. It's early. I'm with you. And I believe he has that type of stuff. But he needs to get guys out first, bud. Love the veteran leadership from Wins. Yeah. Well, he was something else today, wasn't he? I thought he was awesome. I'm very happy with Wins, man. Severino, Vegas, Springs, Lopez, and Ginn got it done. How about the bullpen, though, man? I mean, let's talk a little bit about the bullpen. The bullpen was filthy. Mason Miller pitched 2 1/3 innings. No hits. 2 Ks. You know, the best guy in the bullpen right now, which I've been surprised at, he only pitched in 1 game and he only pitched 2 innings. But Sean Newcomb and what he did in game 3 of the series, in really the only high leverage type of inning the A's have really faced, was awesome. 2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts. I believe 3 or 4, all of them maybe were looking. Sean Newcomb was awesome. Awesome. So Alvarado had 2 good innings on Friday night as well. I'm not sold on him yet, but, you know. Kurtz is still striking out 31% of the time. Over the year, not as of late, Siphon. Not as of late. He has not even close to that number. Gustavo is in AAA Vegas right now. He's in 3A Vegas. He started the season in High A Lansing, dominated. Went to Midland, dominated. And now is in Vegas. So keep an eye on him. Bullpen, ain't that the truth, Siphon? Jesus. Yeah, you're right about that, man. It is straight Jekyll and Hyde, no question. Is Mason Miller going to get moved? I heard yes and no, so no idea. And I think that's the answer, right? I think they will move him if they get the perfect package, right? If they get the perfect package on Miller. They're going to have to get a lot. It's going to have to be one of those deals where, like, you look at the deal and you're like, yeah, had to make it. I don't know. I don't think they will. I don't think they will make the deal with Miller, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know where Newcomb got it, but I'm pretty sure I saw. Did he get that high? I didn't see that. You might be right. He might have been a little juiced up, man. Not that kind of juice, but you know what I mean. Newcomb was good. I didn't see that. I mean, that breaking ball was snapping too. Snapping. I'm going to take one more break, guys. When I come back, I want to talk a little bit more about Gustavo, JT Ginn, and hey, I tell you this much. Whoever we got on our schedule better start taking us seriously. We're going to break some hearts. We're going to break some playoff hearts for sure. I promise you. This episode is brought to you in part by Game Day Hue. It makes clean, no logo gear with team-inspired colorways for every pro and college fan base. It's about letting your colors speak for you. No giant logos, just smart, versatile style that works on game day, on the course, or anywhere in between. For me, I like taking the hat to the old golf course. I went the other day, first tee, walked up, buddy saw me, said, hey, what a hat. Where do I get that from? Game Day Hue. Game Day Hue. Go to Game Day Hue right now and get 15% off your first purchase with code MLB15. Let your colors talk because colors speak louder than words. That's GameDayHue.com, code MLB15. Biggest priority is locking in Kurtz, Wilson, and Soderstrom ASAP. We can't lose these guys. Yeah, I know. We got so much darn team control. Hey, Jay Souls, I agree with you, man. I agree with you 100% on that. I wonder what we would lock him in for. We'll see what kind of, I tell you this much. Everyone talks about A's ownership. We'll see what kind of metal Fisher has right now, because if there's three guys, at least two of them, right, that you need to lock up, it's Kurtz and Wilson. So we'll see. We'll see. Is he the owner everyone's talked about? Is he that type of guy? We'll find out soon enough, because Jay Souls, what you're saying right now is pretty damn obvious. You got to lock those guys up. By the way, it's only sweet because Astro played a minor league team. Right. There you go. Bing, bing, bing. In coming weeks, we will be healthy. Right on. Attaboy. Hopefully they trade Severino and move Perkins to the starting rotation. I would like to see Perkins in that starting rotation. I believe Perkins is a big-time starter. I'm with you there. I'm with you there, Bill. I want to see Perkins in the starting rotation. Boney, we just had 4 W's. Can you do your thing and crunch some numbers? So we'll see if your pitching staff wants to face Yordan. Hey, Willard. Ding, ding, ding. Absolutely, man. I have to worry about Yordan, right? You guys are the Astros. Hey, Willard. Make sure you bang on that trash can tonight, bud. Bang on that trash can. I'm not doing the playoff thing, guys. I tell you what, if we win 16 in a row, I'll get back to the playoff thing. I'm not doing it anymore, man. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the old playoff thing. Hey, I'm enjoying the win, man. It was a lot easier. And I think that speaks in general for the A's when you're talking about expectations, right? So there's a big difference in playing when you have those expectations and you're playing loose. And I think that's a key for the A's is playing loose and playing young and playing like they want to have some fun. And for the first time all year, it looked like it was a team that was having fun. And that was cool to see. And for me too, right, as a fan, it was the first time I really had a lot of fun. There wasn't the expectations of playoffs. It was just seeing good young kids play. And that's what I enjoy the most out of it. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, for right now, let's enjoy what's in front of us. We got Seattle tomorrow. And let's see if this continues. I tell you this much, man. It was fun today. It was fun to be an A's fan. You could kind of feel some togetherness with the roster, with the team. And I'll tell you this, man, I don't care what anybody says. Like my man, Willard, will he say the Astros, first of all, are a hell of a team. They've done it for years and they've done it every single day, which says a lot about them as an organization. But we were better. And you could have put Bregman in that lineup. You could have put Tucker in that lineup. You could have put Yordan in that lineup. We would have swept them with as well. If we're playing loose like that, we're not going to get beat. But again, consistency is consistency is a whole different breed right there. So, will Medina return this year? No, Bill, he won't. And I'm all right with that. He's not coming back this year. Who is your for sure deadline moves? I don't know if I have any for sure deadline moves. Journey, I think the one guy that you could almost assure that's going to go is Luis Urias. Luis Urias is cheap. He adds depth to any team, and he could play multiple positions. He provides pop, average. I think a ton of teams will be looking for Luis Urias. I think Luis Urias is going to be on the go. And I could say the same about Miguel Andújar as well. I think and someone said that earlier, whoever that was, Urias and Andújar. Outside the Mariners, we got a favorable schedule. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that too. But hey, Siphon, here's the deal. We could lose every single one of those games as well. If we're not playing how we can play. So, I think the A's toughest opponent is the A's. We had great at bats this weekend, guys. Langeliers played awesome. And like I said, guys, it wasn't like our stars were stars, right? Brett Rooker was 3 for 16. Lawrence Butler was 2 of 18. Soderstrom was 3 of 14. Jacob Wilson played one of the 4 games and one was 1 for 3 in that game. We won every possible way without having stars. It shows you a lot about togetherness. It shows you a lot about culture. Hey, good for Kotsay. He mixed up the lineup. I've been so critical of Kotsay this year, and he mixed things up, man. I thought Cortez brought something to the whole team this week. I thought he brought obviously he's not a veteran, but he's an older player. He's 20. How old is Cortez? Cortez is 27 years old. He's a 27-year-old rookie. Good for him. Good for him. So in that sense, we brought a lot of different things. And it felt like when Cortez was out there, we saw a little bit of a maturity. Severino looked like a stud. Springs looked like a stud. JT Ginn was awesome. Jack Perkins was amazing. Miller was great. Colby did something. Colby has been struggling. I mean, it is what it is, right? He's 23 at bats. That was his 3rd hit. He has 14 strikeouts. But geez, it was nice to see that ball a drop for him. He was struggling for a while. He laced that one foul. Barely. It's like, Jesus, is anything going to fall for this kid? And he came up, got one below the zone, soft liner, center field, base hit. Next challenge is doing this in Sacramento. Hopefully fans saw this. Get to the games, guys. Yeah, Jay Souls, I agree with you, but I think it's always been about the people inside the clubhouse. It's just been always within the clubhouse, within the walls. So, hey, great win, guys. I'll be back tomorrow night. Hopefully we have something else to celebrate. And even if it's not a win, let's have some fun, man. Yeah, you're right. I missed who did I miss, man? Golly. What did I miss on that starter? Oh, was it what do we have? Ginn, Springs, Severino. Why am I missing the last starter? Thomas beheaded the ball boy. Yeah. Hey, the kid's hitting the ball hard. Isn't that the truth? The kid is hitting the ball hard. Who's the last starter? I'm driving myself nuts if I don't think of it here. Severino, Springs. Oh, Jacob Lopez. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Jacob Lopez. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry, Jacob Lopez. Hey, great win, fellas. Great win. Thanks, Siphon. Yep. Hey, he pitched tough too, man. I'm telling you, I think Lopez has something in him. When he hammers that zone, when he's not walking anybody, when he has command, he has dominating stuff. Good win, fellas. Thank you for making Locked On A's your first listen today. For your second listen, check out the all-new Locked On MLB Game Night. Every game, every night, all season long. Get local analysis on a national scale. Find MLB Game Night on Locked On MLB on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts.